And DD India's Siddharth Bhardwaj joins us live now from Kathmandu for more. Well, Siddharth, what has led to Balendra Shah's popularity and what's been his and his party's reaction?
Hi, Mark. As far as Balendra Shah's popularity is concerned, the Gen Z protests which took place last year in the month of September changed the dynamics of these elections. And when you talk about the popularity of Balendra Shah, in his manifesto, he promised a lot of things for the young people, especially for the young Gen Z generations, which include, increasing the per capita income of the country, per capita income. Along with that, he also promised around 1.2 million jobs in Nepal and health insurance for the people. And apart from that, some other things as well, specifically for the young and the Gen Zs. The Gen Z protests which rocked the country last year in the month of September, the Gen Zs demanded good governance, they demanded transparent government, they demanded a government which can take care of the youth, which can take care of the Gen Z generation specifically and provide new opportunities to them so that they don't have to go anywhere else and they can stay in the country and work in their own country. Migration was one of the main issues as far as these elections are concerned, and these are these were very crucial elections, Mark, when we consider the dynamics of the country and the situation specifically after the Gen Z protests. So these elections will certainly decide the direction in which the country will go, the future of the country, and also its foreign relations. So as far as Balendra Shah's popularity is concerned, definitely he is being loved by the Gen Z generation, the youth, and he promised that he will give more and more opportunities to the younger generation and will provide more opportunities, will take out more initiatives for them, and that is why the people, the young generation, are loving him, and that's the reason why we see him, dominating 113 constituencies, and the counting is still on, and we may see more and more constituencies being dominated by Balendra Shah. So that is the reason of his popularity, and this is why we are seeing these sort of results. I earlier also told you, Mark, that these are very, very special elections and very interesting elections. You couldn't say initially that which side the wind will blow. But now that the results are coming, we are seeing Balendra Shah dominating these elections, and he may be a
yes, Siddharth. So clearly a landslide in a sense.
The counting of proportional representation will also be there.
Clearly a landslide we can see is emerging, something quite unprecedented. And totally wiping out the old and bringing in something new. But how are voters reacting to the results, and what's the hope that they have for the future?
Oh, definitely. I mean, they are reacting. They are very, very happy. They are very excited as well. Even when they were coming to cast their ballot, they were really, really excited. And in these elections, there were around 8 lakh first-time voters. The voter turnout, however, was 60%, and the total eligible voters were somewhere around 19 million. So that they were really, really happy when they were coming to polling booths as part of the Nepal's electoral system. It's a mixed electoral system, so they were given 2 ballot papers, one for the first past the post and second for the proposed representation. So they were really happy, they were quite excited, and they had a lot of expectations from the upcoming government, including the good governance, including transparency. They were hoping that the next government would eradicate corruption completely, one of the major issues of these elections as well. And they will bring more and more opportunities for the youth and specifically for the Gen Z generation. They were saying that when the protest happened, the Gen Z united, and when they united for a cause. They wanted a change, something that was echoed and reverberated in the entire country when the protests happened last year in the month of September, which rocked the country, Mark. So they were really, really exciting, and reactions are coming. People were enjoying outside the party offices as well. And in the other regions, I am here in Kathmandu, and there are other regions in the other provinces of the country as well. People are really, really celebrating, specifically the youth and the Gen Zs who voted for Balendra Shah. And as a result, he's now dominating as of now on 113 constituencies, and like I said, in the coming days he will be dominating in in other constituencies as well. It is very, very much expected.
Siddharth, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, Siddharth Bhardwaj, joining us from Kathmandu.